I'm sure many of you have heard the benefits that red wine has on heart health. If you're over the age of 21, I'm here today to tell you why you should choose red wine instead of white. These may not be a fountain of youth, but the choice you make between the two colors could very well slow down the aging process. I will, through research evidence collected, explain the benefits of red wine in comparison with white and some general facts concerning red wine's health advantages. If your beliefs don't coincide with drinking wine, I'm more than happy to provide you with some additional options. Research has shown that an antioxidant called resveratrol, which is present in the skin and seeds of the grape, have many health benefits. This substance prevents the buildup of bad cholesterol in veins and thus helps for proper performance of your heart. When there is bad cholesterol in the veins, the streaming of the blood will be very difficult and the heart's required to pump harder, which can ultimately cause heart failure. So you've sat down to a wonderful plate of cheese and pastry, or maybe you're enjoying a salad with a nice dose of olive oil and vinegar. Now all you need is a beverage to go along with your meal. Will you choose an oaky Chardonnay? Might I suggest a full-bodied Merlot or a peppery Cabernet? Now a friend of mine says that you should never pair red wine with any type of vinaigrette, but I disagree. We can't agree on everything, right? And what fun is it to have a friend who agrees with everything you believe? I'm sure you're wondering what's present in red wine that you can't get in a white. Well, it just tastes better. If I've learned one thing, it's that personal tastes influence wine choices more than anything. One man's vinegar can be another absolute favorite vintage for another. In all seriousness though, it's the resveratrol combined with a higher percentage of alcohol and a dash of melatonin. The resveratrol is present in the skin and seeds of the grape. I've been to Napa Valley and enjoyed a few tutorials on winemaking, and I learned that white wine grapes are crushed and separated from their skins, while red wine grapes are allowed to ferment with the skin. This allows for a higher concentration of antioxidants to remain in the wine. Due to the higher alcohol content found in most red wines, one receives a more relaxing effect. It's been proven that when people are calm and happy and less stressed, they're better equipped to fight diseases and disorders. Red wines have the highest concentration of melatonin when compared to all other alcoholic beverages. Researchers at the University of Milan have concluded the melatonin found in grapes is modified in the fermentation process, more similar to the melatonin that's found in our own bodies. For this reason, grape juice and grapes themselves won't give you the same sleep benefits as red wine. Due to its melatonin content, red wine can improve the quality of sleep when consumed around 1 or 2 hours before bedtime. Want to know more good news about red wine? Researchers at the University of Florida found that unlike most alcoholic beverages, red wine does not hamper the immune system. Maybe the gators should change their colors. High levels of free radicals can cause gum disease, but Canadian researchers have found that the presence of polyphenols in red wine can actually block these free radicals. Now that's something to smile about. Polyphenols that are found in red wine are known to slow down the cognitive decline caused by Alzheimer's disease. Mount Sinai School of Medicine has studied and found that these polyphenols block the formation of proteins that build harmful plaque around the brain. I don't know about you, but I'll do anything to protect myself from intellectual decline. To be robbed of one's cognitive process is a devastating illness. Want a little more protection from the sun? Spanish researchers found that flavonoids in red wine may protect the cells from chemical damage caused by UV exposure. Now don't go pouring red wine all over yourself. You're still going to need that sunscreen. If you aren't able to partake of the fruit of the vine, there are other options for you to get your dose of resveratrol. When researching these options, I wasn't able to find anything that could measure up to red wine, but I do know the importance for some people to maintain their sobriety. Choices for non-drinkers would include blueberries, bilberries, and raspberries. Even peanut butter and cocoa powder have some. Pharmaceutical companies are already throwing in their hats and making pills and concentrates. I try to do my best to utilize nature's alternatives before turning to a pill. So, if you find yourself looking at a menu and you're trying to decide between that nice peppery red or that crisp fruity white, I hope this information will help you in your decision. Please remember to use moderation. 1 glass of red wine a day is sufficient. Be kind to your liver and be responsible. Try to incorporate some of the options I've provided so you'll be able to enjoy a long, healthy life. Cheers.